I'm playing with Final Fantasy XIV. And little bit testing. Okay, so these are again new headphones, AHP44. My old headphones are, was it those Darkus or? Let's see. Okay, we are already outside. And then we need to check main quest. And so actually now I remember. We need to go back to Revenant store. Just a moment, there is. Okay, so many different. Okay, when the Bough Wakes. So this is the new mainline quest. Unokai is anxious to act before the Warring Dryad awaken. Time has come for your flight. We must move against the Warring Dryad now or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked and the icons stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume the Titanic conflict, it will be alike to the coming of second calamity. You Silverian represent our best hope of eliminating this threat. That said, the very act of entering and containment facility itself presents certain unique challenges, so unique in fact that I struggle to locate an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Mere it not for the impressively diverse connections of your fellow science, I might still be searching happily. However, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and your Eco-Plus companions, all the pieces, we need to proceed with this deadly game and are arrayed upon the board. Victory hinges upon no less than the total destruction of the warring triad. But we must also wear the interference of those who cover the Allican's primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, the blindly grasping hand of the Kalian Empire and its fumbling agents. The ignorant meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it's my master's desire that the trial be dispatched before the Imperial forces delve too deeply. Being the nearest to the wakefulness, the Icon's Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Make your preparation and join me on the flagship in Asisla. We shall speak with the word there. Unokai warns that the warring triad are stirring and insists that the time to move against them has come, being the closest awakening the icon known as Sephiroth is to be your first target. Join Unuktai on the flagship Azusla's main isle and await the arrival of your fellow science. This feels like Final Fantasy XIV. There is Helix. I check if there are any nearer location. Okay, Helix seems to be nearest. It was this ship. ether currency. Oh, now I see. Oho. Water traveling. Little bit drifting controller. This is the place for your flight. Here we will find the containment facility where entities of incalculable power lie chained. The Phantom's energy is siphoned away by Alcan devices. As I warned you, Sephiroth poses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness, thus must his destruction be our first concern. Your fellow science will be joining us anon, accompanied by the uniquely talented individual of whom I spoke. What I gather, the two of you are already well acquainted. Let us continue inside and wait before the doors to the containment facility. You have not been waiting long, I trust. We are eager to tend whatever cooperation we may to your mission, Silverian. It's an honor to meet you at last, as I know of only one Mihko Scion. You must be Archon Istola, meaning your diminutive companion is Mistress Grail of students of Paldesion, correct? Paldesion. Diminutive, perhaps there has been some mistake. I assume it was for my knowledge and not my statue that you requested my assistance. The mistake is mine. My apologies if I have given offense. Mayhap it would be best if we proceeded directly to the matter of our objectives. Your adversary is the icon Sephiroth of the Warring Triad, otherwise known by the historians of Allak as the Fiend. He was once the patriot deity to a tribe of tree-like beings native to Metakydia, but was subdued by the Allakan Empire after a lengthy war of Atyrus. After his defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead. His mind bound in a dream, while his body emerges unharnessed by Allakan technologies. The explanation for his failure to dissipate in the ether lies in his restraints. These ingenious devices serve not only to bind him, but to continuously regenerate his corporeal form, meaning it will all but impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place. Yes, remove them, however, and we risk allowing an unfathomably powerful and doubtless vengeful icon to run rampant. It seems we have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls to Sephiroth's shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy him at the moment of his awakening. A most succinct assessment, Mistress Grail. While I was aware that the Echo provided you with uncanny insights, I didn't expect you to intuit the core of my strategy quite so swiftly. If only my gift offered such detailed analysis, which is to say, it doesn't. I merely took it upon myself to learn as much about the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It will be Silverian and I, after all, who entered the Icon's den. Indeed, given the nature of our adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of primal influence is too great. Well, that's the settled then. I will disable the restraints, and Silverian and his gifted adventure friend will welcome Sephiroth back in the waking world better than the other way around, I would say, considering our respective fields of expertise and of course my diminutive statue. Right, it's time I had a little chat with the doorkeeper over there. Activating verification systems, lifting access restriction to triad control. I had no idea that Baldician curriculum was so comprehensive. When we locate the controls for Sephiroth's restraints, I shall gladly leave the operation to you. When we locate the controls, mayhap my words were unclear, only those blessed with the echo may safely enter the facility. Your concern for my sanity is touching but unnecessary. Suffice it to say, I am in no danger of falling under the icon's way. Beep boop warning, verification system detects multiple unauthorized vessels entering the restricted airspace. Security system engaging intruders. The Guardians. Come, Orion, we must keep the Imperials occupied. We too should be on our way, guards. I would be lying if I said I wasn't slightly terrified, but I can't very well leave every deadly task to you, science. According to the history, Sephiroth was immense in both size and strength, mighty enough to rout even the implacable armies of Alcans, and that more than once. To cut a long story short, we have to get this right, and shall do my best not to wake the icon up too much, as my grandfather always used to say of certain little monsters. Get them up and get them moving while their brains are still abed. Containment pay S1T7. Okay, so this is trial. Sephiroth the Fiend was a deity once voiced by a tree-like race native to Miraculia, brought into being for the sole purpose of repelling the Alcan invasion. Sephiroth inflicted ruinous losses upon the Imperial army before finally being subdued and imprisoned in the central facility of Asisla, and now, millennia later, this immense, powerful entity threatens to awaken his vengeful dreams, disturbed by the careless ambitions of Archbishop Tordan VII, Topper the first pillar of the warring triad, or whomsoever his colossal shadow shall be visited by unthinkable catastrophe. Okay, this will also be 8. Group of 8. This might be direct boss fight. No.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
This all the time. You need to avoid being pushed down. So it was kind of second phase. I wasn't prepared to be thrown out of the battlefield. general and dungeon see someone that's not the boss shows up. Kill them. Okay. Thank you, karaoke. Sublime, Arthur's very famous. roots of Final Fantasy XIV. I check. I have my reserve PlayStation 4 Samotan controller with drifting. It goes a little bit extra up, and you need to stabilize it sometimes to press it a little bit down. But I think this Asylum healing spell was very nice. I was able to give a group healing because of Asylum healing area healing. But opponents blasting was very irritating. Almost everyone from time to time dropped from the plane. You did it. I have seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. My legs kept telling me to run, but I just couldn't treat myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. A hero, a tried and true, if only I had possessed such a strength. Istola, this is crime. Icon eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. Silurian gave Sephiroth the motto of all rude awakening. And your distraction was perfect. We encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's up stairs at the Rising Stones, then. On our path to the control chamber, we discovered of dormant trails. It would seem the machines that preserve their forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We need to not fear them summoning their deity anew. In sort of our work here is done for the present at least. Let's go home, shall we? What is? He sensed something. Is it echo? Or is it? Your senses are sharp, young one. Imperial power. I'm Ricolavan Hydrus, Legatus of 7th Legion, and it would seem that damnable woman and her compliance have led me, Meridans, through the thickest of these infernal Ireland defenses. To think that I pursued them, I shall withdraw for now, my lessons learned. I doubted you Carlians never learn. You covered the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you saw less wisdom than the very peace stripes that summoned them. I have no interest in crossing blades with children. Live, grow strong, and mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. or everyone others are running. I look back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not of consequence. I mistook a shadow for man. Oh, he doesn't tell them. Why? Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope, an appetite for power, a lingering sense of regret. And do I detect the desire to test your strength against certain hero? Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those were just vague guesses, but I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. He is very joker, or mayhap more than a few. Be at ease on a sky high. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The ego simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language. That's which a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your countenance. That was performance then, a ruse to uncover my true nature. I see I shall have to keep my wits about me. Aha, he didn't say. Can we trust? Very suspicious. Meets empire power and doesn't tell others. Speak with Unetkar at Rising Stones. Okay, time to go back. And again back to the solar. So warrior of light, how did it feel to strike down so great a foe? You must tell me more of the experience once our meeting with your colleague is concluded. Oh, why he wants to know. To thine all-surpassing skill at arms, do we now take our first step in ridding the star of the warring triads, playful presence, and in such fights do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Allah. Know, however, that the two icons which remain are though equal in might to Sephiroth, and may yet exceed him. Even though proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength and give careful thought to thy preparation. Assuming the Guardians afford us the luxury of time even now, they grasp for the means to dominate primals, blind to the technology's potential for calamity. My master taught me that the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the beliefs of its worshippers. There is no power more fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. This place your master found in your willing student. Tell me, was it he who taught you of Alkan's technology potential for calamity, or are those your own words? That was but a figure of speech, nothing more. When last we met, I thought I caught a glimpse of the boy behind the mask, but it would seem your defenses are firmly back in place. Must you persist with his infuriating well of secrecy? I for one would very much like to know who this master of yours is, among other things. Aha, he didn't tell. And so long as our purposes align, what matter my affiliation? It matters a great deal. I do not ask out idle curiosity. If we are to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. And this is what I thought myself also. Can we trust him? On which note I should apologize for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get the heart of enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person of your age has any business being calm and aloof all the time, much as you might wish to be. Anyway, we had the best be off. Do send word if there are any further developments. Companion, now I am. I check what is the friend's likeness, fate of stars. So I leave those other things for the next time. And I think it's time to return. Not Gridania, but apartment. And I check how much. Okay, we got 3,700. I wonder if I can buy retainers, summoning spell. It would be very useful. Let's go to lobby and I check if I can buy a retainer or summoning spell. Purchase, they are not gardening. Let's try furnishing. Interior. Okay, it's not this list. It must be other. Purchase furnishings, other. Lock Alpine Pillar. Ink and quill. Fright the night away with this feather quill and ink pot. Classified documents need to convince a special someone that you are deeply involved in tangled web of international intrigue so that they might keep you company in your champions or what most certainly could be your first night among the living. A couple of official looking documents. Oh, scattered documents. Ashtray. Spirit collection. Elixir bottle, what is this? An empty glass. Resemble that dreams of being full. Stack of documents. Messy dishes, Astrology and star map. Dark is charted. I checked it. Is this for okay, you can store clothes and gear, but I think it was something. There was also this purchase items. Glamour dispel. Okay, here are different kind of things. Steward permit. Material Supplier permit. Chunkmonger. I already have Mender. But okay, there is Material Melder. Journeyman. Mannequin. Then there are orchestration roles. Material Mender is of course very interesting. Steward. Material Supplier. Maybe I just check, I buy this one and let's see. Okay, let's go. Now I have Mender, so this is easier way to fix and repair your items after battle. And let's see. Where is it? Material Supplier permit. And okay, of course, you need to first get your housing, then indoor furnishings, then place. Yes. Okay. Maybe let's try Lalafel so that they don't everything they are different. And rotate. Maybe I place next. And okay, that's it. Purchase items, lamp, metal, stone, bone, leather, cloth, regions, cooking ingredients. Okay, this is nice. This is very handy for crafters. They will get the basic material for crafters. And this was from previous trip. We bought this art design. And okay, I think this was nice. And this time I feel it was, the previous one was very tough, that extreme one. It was especially tough. And here to attack, which you needed to be very careful that you do not drop down when there was blast. And I think this time I just want to thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching. So now we have a little bit new material supply, and of course summoning spell would be very nice thing also, but it wasn't in that buy items part or purchase items.